Earthland humans. This episode we will be cooking bread and jam pudding with custard. Also, we will be visiting Office World to purchase some office needs for our base using plastic and metal resources from your planet to purchase them. Anyhow, down to business. Back to bread and jam pudding. We will need some natural resources for this recipe. We will be requiring some sugar-soaked fruit, which you call jam. Some shrunken, dehydrated grapes, which you call sultanas. Some uncontaminated sugar, or raw sugar, does not matter, as long as it's from the stalk of a cane. Milk. Any type of milk is fine. Soy milk, cow's milk, goat's milk, but preferably not human milk. Custard powder. You can use the Woolworths home brand or designer brand. Any brand will do. Some bread, harvested from grains from a farm, fresh or stale, as long as it's not growing fungus on its surface. Cinnamon. Normally made from the bark of a tree from India or China Earthland. Chicken embryos, which you call eggs. This recipe will require 2. Preheat your oven. Be aware that fan-forced ovens require a lower temperature than an oven without a fan. Hello. These are my hands. Now, lay the bread down on a flat surface using the gravity of your planet to hold them down there. Now, with all the ingredients prepared, let's start constructing and developing this recipe. Using a flat metallic object, which you call a knife, spread some jam evenly on the bread. If you run out of jam, when we stay at Earthland motels, we sometimes accidentally put the leftover jam in our bags. You can use this also if you have any as a backup or substitute. Let's say you have no jam. Then use butter or margarine instead. Make sure you add cinnamon or sugar on the bread instead. You can even buy cinnamon sugar pre-made from the supermarket if you like also. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. Now stack the jam-coated bread aside and use a crock-pot or oven cooking pot to put the bread into. Break up the bread as you go. Now stop. We are going to make a sauce for the mess we just created. So you will need to add 2 cups of milk into the bowl. Add the 2 eggs, but I would like to remind DASM citizens, do not purchase eggs from goblins, for they are not what they seem. Now add a tablespoon of cinnamon, but the amount is up to you, especially if you like it with a strong flavor. We will add 2 tablespoons of some uncontaminated sugar, which does not contain coffee beans from Brothers Spoon. Using a fork, we will violently and quickly mix the ingredients together. Once mixed, we will add the sauce to the bread we broke up earlier. Add enough so the bread is soaked. Throw in some sultanas, but do not try to eat any out of the packet. Break up another layer of bread. Add some cinnamon. Fill any gaps and add some more sauce to your creation. Repeat the steps one more time, adding all of the sauce. Make sure that the sauce has soaked through all of the bread. Throw in some more sultanas on the top, along with some more cinnamon. And there you go. Now we're ready to incubate this food. Now put it in the oven and we will go to a DASM commercial break provided by our sponsors.
Try. Buy. Our mustard drink is the greatest this week. Buy one, get one free. Available at the mud hole. Buy one, get one free. Try. Buy one, get one free. Available at the mud hole.
Sales start now. Properties to buy. Only 16 natural disasters this month in some areas. Call us now. Our operators are waiting.
Sometimes, on a slippery slope, you want strong, stable horsepower, and storage space with a solid shape so you can safely slide, spinning but sustaining suspense. So snap up because sales start now.
Now it is time to make some custard. This custard is not only for this pudding, but can be used for any dish. Add 4 heaped tablespoons of custard powder into a cup. If you're using plain custard, you can use a tablespoon of vanilla essence to it to give it more of a vanilla flavor. Add some milk, but just enough to make the custard powder a thin paste. Stir any lumps out. Add 4 cups of milk into a saucepan. And 4 tablespoons of sugar. I am going to use raw sugar. I don't care if I'm breaking any cooking rules. This is my show. Gently heat the milk on a medium heat on your oven or hot plate. Now gently heat the milk until it simmers, stirring it so it dissolves the sugar. Using a spoon, taste the milk to see if it is sweet. Don't tip any excess milk from the spoon back into the saucepan. Once it starts to simmer, add the custard powder paste we made earlier, but in very small amounts. Constantly stir it in, but stir it like a spiral, stirring from the outside to the middle and back again. Check the bottom of your spoon from time to time. If there are lumps of custard on the bottom of your spoon, you are not stirring fast enough, or it is too hot, so lower the heat. Keep adding the custard paste slowly as you go. Yes, creamy goodness. Keep stirring until the custard is thick and it is like mixing paint. If you like thick custard, add more custard powder, but mix it with milk first, making a paste. Never add powdered custard to hot milk. It will become lumpy. When the pudding is cooked, pour the custard over the top. And there you have it. Delicious. Shortly, our visit to Office World will be coming up. But first, our food critic won't comment on our recipe because this recipe contains eggs. Well, get out of here, Rudy. While here on Earthland, we needed some resources for our base. So we mixed in with the locals to do some shopping and decided to visit Office World. The Earth human there was quite friendly, but they really had called security and was waiting for some assistance. After speaking to security, they eventually let us go. Brother was looking for a chair since he had problems with his bottom and cannot sit properly. I expressed to the Earth human he was very intelligent and knows exactly what he is looking for, so I patiently waited. Brother also remembered we needed other supplies, so the Earth human showed us what they had in their store. The human had a wide knowledge of the products and helped us to find exactly what we were looking for. I was excited because I even found some items that were not on our list, but they were needed. We both agreed that we were at the right place. We found some excellent bargains. For a moment, I thought I was back in DASM, promoting Berto's barter, without a sound script. But security quickly put me back in my place, so I decided to behave myself again, for a little while. After another quick discussion, the Earth human told Brother that they do have a chair for him. We found a chair. I was so excited for Brother. I thought it would be in my best interest to test it for him, since I am always getting into trouble. Little did I know, the chair had been moved because of Brother's poor, mediocre acting skills of needing a chair. Lucky I had decided to wear pants that day, or it would have been an ugly sight. After a small tantrum after Brother's tomfoolery, the Earth human said that I should consider having my bottom smacked for being a naughty wizard, but Brother assured the human it would be a complete waste of time. Office World has truly helped us on our mission to help the carbon-based Earthlings on this little blue hydrogen and oxygen-filled planet. Until next time.